Welcome back to the JaxReia Corporate Sponsor Highlight Series. I am Nasreen Ali, your host and president of the Jacksonville Real Estate Investors Association. Today we're coming to you from Jekyll Brewing, a craft brewery with patio deck views of beautiful Jacksonville Beach. I am joined today by my guest, Reggie Whiteside, who also serves on the board and is a corporate sponsor. Welcome, Reggie.
Thank you for having me.
How are you?
I'm good. It's a little windy, but it's a beautiful view out here at Jekyll Brewery.
It really is. It really is. Thanks so much for making time for us.
Oh, my pleasure.
So you currently serve on the board.
Yes, I do.
And it's a joy to work with you. You're also a corporate sponsor. Tell us more about Blue Ox and what it does for the community.
So Blue Ox joined JaxReia's corporate sponsorship. We're going into our third year. We were established June 19th of 2018 in Jacksonville, serving Jacksonville and the greater Jacksonville area. We do tree trimming, tree removing, and stump grinding. And before joining as a corporate sponsor, I was actually a member of JaxReia as a regular member because I also believe in real estate investing. Quiet as kept, my company was started from a flip that I did, a fire that I had that I renovated a house and then took the proceeds and rolled it into a tree company.
Oh, that is so interesting.
So it actually has kind of REIA little life to it as its own.
How did you end up getting into that first deal?
So the first deal, actually, it was in March of 2016. I had a fire, and I've always watched the HGTV shows, so forth. I learned how to do landscaping from watching the shows. So I learned how to do house flipping the same way. I learned how to maximize my square footage, the different trends, whether it's barn doors or this or that. And it's all from watching TV and then putting it into application. And then I was able to change the square footage for my neighborhood and made a lot of money. So then I came down here, started cutting down trees, but I also still play in investing a little bit too.
Right.
But JaxReia helps me because it gives me an idea of exactly what's going on in the market. So for example, we do tree work in multifamily as well as residential, but right now with the way that the interest rates are going and with multifamily, they're not really doing as much tree work. So being in JaxReia and being on the board, it gives me an insight on what's going on in the real estate community that affects my business every day.
Right. Wow. So you must have always been interested in real estate investing if you were geeking out on HGTV.
Oh, yeah.
So at what point did you join JaxReia, and did you
in 2018, when I first came back to Jacksonville, one of our longtime members, Captain John Fears, retired from the U.S. Navy, encouraged me to come visit as his guest just to see what was going on. After I came the first time, I knew that this was something I wanted to get involved in. Then after starting the tree company, I didn't have as much time. So then he encouraged me to become a corporate sponsor, and now you guys can't get rid of me.
Well, I mean, I've done business with you. You've done work for me on my property.
I have, and we appreciate every opportunity we get, and thank you for that.
No, you did a wonderful job. So you said as soon as you came, you knew that you wanted to be a part of it. What was it about that particular meeting that made you feel that you wanted to be a part of JaxReia?
Well, the one thing that I love about JaxReia is the friendliness of the environment. Everybody wants to help you.
Right.
So I met this guy, we all call him G, Gonzalo.
Right.
He was just filled with energy running around. And something about his energy made me want to just get involved with that, mission. There was other people in the group that it was just everybody was in the same place for the same reasons to understand, learn, and make money.
Right.
Involving real estate.
Right. How instrumental would you say JaxReia has been in making you want to keep investing in real estate or opening up pathways for you to do so?
So JaxReia to me is the gift that nobody can ever pay you back for. So because it was introduced to me and brought to my attention, I've learned a whole nother way of making income called passive income. I've learned that there's deals out here without necessarily using a realtor, even though you might want to use a realtor. I learned about wholesaling. I just learned about flipping. I learned about the relationships that I gained from being in Jacksonville with other contractors and subcontractors and just the people in general.
Right.
We've been in, as I told you, 3 years as a corporate sponsor, but we have some customers that we've gained through JaxReia that have tremendously helped our company. For example, we do work with JWB, which is one of the property management companies in JaxReia and also a corporate sponsor. We do work with them almost every week.
Right.
And that wouldn't have came if it wasn't for JaxReia.
Sure. Yeah. It's kind of a hub of resources is the way I see it, with the knowledge and the education that you need as well.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
Like my guys are currently doing a job for a JaxReia member on one of their investment properties today as I'm doing this interview with you.
Wow. Yeah. Have you had any challenges along the way that you have since been able to lean on the REIA for, or lean on resources at the REIA?
So I did run into a problem where I was looking for a specific contractor that could do some work in a certain area that I had a property. And through the they have this thing called open mic night. And through open mic night, I was able to request exactly what I was looking for. And because we have so many seasoned investors and flippers and just people with real estate knowledge, before I left the room, they were able to put me in contact with 2 people that can help me with my issue.
Amazing. That's so good to hear.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that's all from, as being a member in JaxReia, they have different events and different, which you know, but some of the people listening might not know. We have different activities all week long. And through those activities, you can connect with other like-minded people who want to make money in real estate.
Right. So it sounds like when you did your first real estate deal, you weren't really planning on it. I mean, you'd been watching HGTV, and you were still able to navigate those waters.
I was.
What would you say to someone who actually is trying to get into real estate, wanting to get into that passive income, but is hesitating or feeling a little overwhelmed?
So you got to be willing to take the first step without necessarily seeing the staircase. You also, I believe the most important thing in real estate and in anything you want to do in business-wise is to do your homework and do your measuring. If you get the deal at the right price, whether you come across unforeseen damages, because you started at the right price, it's more forgiving as the process goes along on your flip or on your long-term investment.
Right.
So one of the things that I believe that you gain from being in the REIA is knowledge to evaluate that deal so that you can make a good decision.
Right.
Initially, without having to make a bad decision and figure out how to fix it in the end.
Sure. Kind of goes back to that saying where you make the money when you buy the home.
Do.
Correct. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much for coming on here and spending your
pleasure.
time and sharing your knowledge. We really appreciate you. And thank you for serving on the board and making JaxReia happen for everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. There you have it, Reggie Whiteside of Blue Ox for all your landscaping needs. And remember, if you're looking to start real estate investing or take your real estate investing to the next level, be sure to reach out to us at jaxreia.com.